Level 4 has made me feel so dumb. Do I even know Korean? That's how little I understood. This stuff is so over my head. I got a 9 out of 20. My confidence has definitely gone down when it comes to Korean. I think I just need to like stop studying Korean. Hey guys, what's up? Cherie here. I don't know why it feels weird saying that. I feel like it's been such a long while since I've like actually started a vlog, like sitting down, just talking. This isn't even a vlog. This is like just like a chill, high talking video. It's just gonna be me talking about things. But I feel like it's been so long since I've done this, I guess. I don't know. But hi guys, what's up? This is kind of just gonna be a catch-up video with the focus kind of being on language school, how I've been feeling. I've been posting a decent amount on Instagram, just like in particular about kind of how language school has been going for me. For those of you who don't know, hi, my name is Cherie. I am a Korean language student at Seoul National University. This is not a major or anything. I'm just here to study Korean. So I'm taking Korean language courses full-time, basically. I'm a full-time student studying Korean, but it's not my major or anything. So today in this video, we're just gonna be talking about like a few things, especially in regards to language school and just how I'm feeling, because like there are so many things I did not necessarily expect about language school here at Seoul National University. So yeah, we're also just gonna catch up on some things. But to start out this video, actually, I have a very exciting announcement. So before we get into like the heavy stuff about language school, let's talk about this really exciting opportunity, because there is a chance that we could travel together this year somewhere, to a different country, to Korea, to somewhere else. I don't know. It's all kind of up to us to decide. So this is very exciting, as you can tell. But about a month and a half ago, Trova Trip reached out to me. And if you guys don't know Trova Trip, or if you haven't seen influencers working with Trova Trip is basically an organization that kind of pairs travelers with like hosts, aka me in this case, and like other like tour guides, tourist attractions, stuff in the world, kind of like puts them all together, and yeah, creates like basically a trip for you, for everyone. So like I said, in this case, I would be the host, and it's like a 7-day trip, and we would just travel to a different country together. And what's great about Trova Trip is like they kind of prepare the whole itinerary. Like we obviously get like to choose which itinerary we want, where we want to travel to, which is exciting, but we don't have to do all like the stressful stuff of like booking things, planning things. All of that is taken care of from Trova Trip, which is so nice. It makes the travel process just so much simpler. You just get to show up and have a party with me. So I think it's like a great opportunity. So this is not set in stone yet at all. We need to like pick a place where we want to go to. My preference, I don't know if I should tell you my preference. I want you guys to vote, but my preference would be probably like Korea or Japan. I like really want to go to Japan again this year so badly, so it would be so fun to go with you guys. But I also know so many of you are like wanting to come to Korea. Y'all get to come to Korea and hang out with me. We get to go on like adventures around Korea. They have some pretty cool itineraries for Korea in particular, but also Japan. Like more than Korea, I like want to go to Japan with you guys, but again, it's all kind of up to you guys, like my followers. So there is a link to a survey in the description. This is very important. If you are considering going on this trip, there's a link in the description below, and it's a survey, and the survey is really quick actually. Like you don't need to do any heavy typing or anything. You can finish it within like 5 minutes. And this survey is only going to be open for 7 days, because we're going to choose the location in 7 days, and it will most likely be towards the later end of the year. So like September, October, November, December, one of those months is when the trip will most likely be. So yeah, it's very exciting. But yeah, please take the survey if you are interested, if you seriously want to consider going on a trip, and be as serious as you can like with the price, like because it'll ask you like what your budget is. Be as serious as you can with the budget. That's gonna affect where we go. Vote on the country that you want to go to, and yeah, it's just a really simple survey. So yeah, please fill it out if you are considering this, because I think it'd be so fun to travel with you guys this year. I would love it so much. So yeah, I just wanted to start the video off talking about Trova Trip and travel, potentially. But yeah, the survey's only open for 7 days, so yeah, you should fill it out if you're interested. That is the very positive announcement side of this video. And now we're just gonna kind of get on to just like language school in general. And also we're gonna talk about YouTube a little bit as well. So I feel like it's kind of heavy topic. Future travel aside, let's go to the next section of this video, which is language school here at Seoul National University. For a little bit of background information, I started language school back in September last year, and I tested into level 3 Korean. So there's like 6 levels in language school. I tested into the low intermediate level 3, and now I'm in level 4 Sagup, which is upper intermediate, and then like they have level 5, level 6, which are the advanced levels. So yeah, and let's see, I don't even know like where to get into it. It's like to be completely honest, I'm gonna be very honest in this video, I'm so afraid of like telling you guys negative stuff these days. Like I actually am, because I feel so judged by some of you. Like I don't think it's like you know, good followers. I think it's someone who like maybe stumbles across this video, you know what I'm saying, and just wants to complain about something. I feel like whenever I bring up something negative, people like don't understand why I'm doing that, or like how I can't be happy when I'm in Korea. And I'm like, bro, like I know I'm super lucky to be living in Korea and to be going to language school. Like it's such a privilege, but there's also hard times too. Like, I'm sorry, but there is. I know a lot of people who post like only the good about Korea, and like so you like people can go watch them. But like, yeah, I feel like whenever I have like the slightest complaint, I always get like a comment like judging me about it. And I'm like, first of all, you don't even know my whole life, you guys. Like I have posted so little of my life the past year here on YouTube in particular. You see more of it on Instagram, so plug my Instagram, Cherie_more. Yeah, but like you guys don't know everything that I've been through the past year, because I haven't shown you. Like that's on me, but also like when you don't know everything, you're more likely to judge. But I've just like realized that recently, this is getting into my YouTube thing as well, I'm sorry. Like recently, I felt like I've had to censor myself so much on YouTube. And it's been really difficult because like YouTube used to be like my happy place, and making YouTube videos, it was just really fun and I really enjoyed it. But now I just feel like so afraid to say things on YouTube, because I feel like people could take things the wrong way, get upset, and so it's made the process of doing YouTube a lot more kitana, like a lot more just like annoying and frustrating, because I feel like I can't be like my full self on here. Wow, we are going into stuff I wanted to go into later. But I guess this is good to preface language school stuff. But so like even now when I'm about to talk about language school, I'm just like thinking of all the bad comments that I could get from people about it, which shouldn't bother me, but it does kind of bother me. Anyways, so on that, I'm gonna be like a little negative in this video, but I just hope that you could like understand, I guess. Try to understand and not just quickly like judge. I know most of you guys aren't gonna do that at all. This is just like kind of almost like a disclaimer, I guess, and kind of like an insight into how I've been feeling about YouTube, but yeah. Okay, so language school, man. Guys, it is so tough. Like it is a lot more tough than I kind of imagined it to be. Like I knew it would be really hard, but I guess like I didn't fully realize all the emotions and feelings that would come along with that. Yeah, and like I said, I've been posting about it a lot on like Instagram, but like, okay, level 3 intermediate Korean was actually very fun. I was really scared about level 3 because when I took this entrance test to kind of see which level I am, this level placement test, and I was between level 2 and 3, and I chose to go with level 3. So it's not like I was tested into level 3, I was between, and I chose level 3. So I was really nervous about level 3, obviously, about starting it. And it was also my very first semester too, like in language school, so I was just not familiar with how everything works. So I was really nervous about level 3. But level 3 was honestly so fun. It was a lot more fun than I expected, and I did a lot better than I expected. Like I really enjoyed it. Overall, I got like an 87%, which I did not think is that bad. And like my maragi scores, my speaking scores were quite high. So I was feeling pretty good, honestly, after level 3. Level 3 was really fun. We went over a lot of real life situations, stuff that I need to know. Like the vocabulary was a bit hard, but I would say the hardest thing about level 3 was the grammar. You're learning some very important grammar points in level 3. Some difficult grammar, but the vocab wasn't too bad. Maybe like a chapter or two was bad, but it was pretty okay. So yeah, like level 3 was great. So I was feeling quite confident about level 4. And like our teacher in level 3, one of our teachers was like, level 4 is not that big of a jump. Like he was saying like level 1 and level 2, there's not that big of a jump. When you go from level 2 to level 3, there's like a bit of a jump. But level 3 to level 4, there's not too much of a jump. And when you go to level 5, it's like a huge jump from level 4 to level 5. So that's what he was saying. So I was like, okay, maybe level 4, like I was excited about level 4. But like level 4 has made me feel so dumb when it comes to Korean. Like honestly, you guys, like a lot of the time I question like why am I in level 4? Like how is like level 3 I did well in level 3. I'm like, why is level 4 like so difficult for me? And for me it's like more than the grammar, the vocabulary is really difficult in level 4. Like we went over like vocabulary about like statistics, graphs, stuff like that. We've just recently went over vocabulary about 논란거리? What's 논란거리? Controversy. So like controversy vocabulary. This week, like today, we went over vocabulary about climate and like protecting the environment, vocabulary regarding like global warming, waste, bad pollution. The topics I would say in level 4 they're pretty intense, I would say, like more than 3. Like level 3 is very much like real world scenarios, stuff like that you will experience in Korea probably. Yeah, situations like, for example, one of the situations in level 3 is like, you know, if your phone breaks or if something's broken and you go to like a suri center, like a what's that called in English? Just like a center that will fix, you know, the problem. Like if you go there, like what do you say? How do you say it? Like vocabulary related to that. So again, a very real world. This one is more like we're going over controversies. We're going over like language, but like later on we're learning like science and life. So science stuff, attitude and assessment. It's just a lot. It's obviously like more advanced, obviously, than level 3. But yeah, the different subjects, topics have been a bit more difficult in level 4, specifically the vocabulary. And there's just like a lot of vocabulary. I feel like with the reading and the listening sections too that we go over, there's a lot of new vocabulary that isn't even in the vocabulary we should have learned. So it's sometimes really hard to understand the full meaning of things. Like we are reading intense stuff, and in level 4 we also have like, for example, I have a toron siom tomorrow, which is like a debate. We're literally debating against like Korea having no kid zone. So like basically shops can be like, no, this is a no kid zone, kids can't come in. Or not. Like we're actually debating like real life issues, I guess. And it's just like, it's a lot, and it's just a really big step from level 3 in my opinion. And also on the midterm too, like for level 4. Like my midterms in level 3 were like 87-ish%. Not bad at all. So, but like in my midterm that I took a few weeks ago, I really thought I was gonna fail. Like the reading, I was doing the reading part of the midterm and I was like, do I even know Korean? Like that's how little I understood. I was like, I also had a fever the day I took the test. But I was really struggling with the reading. Listening was also more difficult than I expected, and writing as well. Speaking was okay. Speaking was fine. But everything else was very difficult. I really did think I was going to fail overall. You need a 70% or more to pass. I thought I was gonna get less than a 70%. I really thought so. And I ended up getting a 71.5%. Which, like, guys, I'm a good student. Like, I got really good grades, like, in university. Okay, I got, like, a 3.8 GPA, which is not bad at all. I only got, like, 1 C in my life in university. But I did feel very dumb, like, when I got the score. I mean, I was very happy that I passed, but I was also just like, oh my gosh, like, this stuff is so over my head. But what's interesting though is that like almost like everybody else had a really hard time with that midterm too. It was not just me, and our teacher was like, your scores were so much lower than I thought, like collectively. So it wasn't just me. The reading exam, for example, was out of 20 questions. I got a 9 out of 20. But a lot of my classmates got like 11, 12, 10 out of 20. So like quite similar to what I got as well, so that made me feel a bit better. Yeah, that kind of leads me to a different topic where I do feel like I'm one of the dumbest ones in class, if not like the dumbest one. And I'm just speaking objectively here, okay? Based on my experiences with everyone else in class, I feel like I am drowning a little bit, which kind of makes sense. A lot of my classmates are from different parts in Asia, and so I've heard that it's kind of easier, like still hard, but a bit less difficult to like learn Korean because it can be similar to their own language. I'm the only American, by the way, in the class, which is very normal for language school. But anyways, so I like, when I started to feel really dumb in class, I had to like remind myself that for a native English speaker, Korean is one of the hardest languages to learn, apparently. So like, and other students, they just study really hard, you know? And I study hard, but I feel like I could be studying harder. But my confidence has definitely gone down when it comes to Korean. I was way more confident in level 3, but like I passed level 3, I'm now in level 4, and I feel like I know no Korean. But in level 3, I was like, yeah, I know Korean. I'm doing great. Like, I'm one step up, and like my Korean is, I'm struggling. I do feel like the dumbest in class. Like my confidence in Korean definitely took a dive in level 4. But it's also like in language school, it's so easy to feel like you know zero Korean. Because like you're discussing hard topics. You're doing a lot of hard things. But like when it comes to like everyday life Korean, my Korean is fine. But it's just like when you get into the harder topics, it's easy to feel like you don't know much. I've heard from other language students as well that you can feel similarly. So yeah, it's been a time, guys. And also, can we talk real quick about burnout? I have language learning burnout so badly right now. Also, I feel like it has to do a little bit with the fact that just on Sunday, I took the topik 시험, the topik test, which is like the Korean proficiency test, which is not a part of my studies or anything. I just took it for fun, kind of just to see, you know, what the experience would be like. I was studying a lot for that the past month and a half, and that test can also make you feel very dumb because I was just trying to test into level 3. And this test tests between levels 3 and 6. So a lot of advanced stuff. I just wanted to test into the lowest level on this test. And so when you're in this level like I am and studying for this test, it's very easy to feel like you know nothing. Because it does use a lot of advanced stuff too, because people are trying to test into level 4, 5, 6, you know. It's testing that. And so I feel like just like the studying for the topic test combined with level 4 and how difficult it is for me, my Korean just like went very low. And also I haven't been having a lot of time to like produce content. And like I was saying before, it's been hard for me to post YouTube content these days. Like I have lost a lot of joy for it. Yeah. And I really want to get that back. But it's hard. I just feel like I have to censor everything. Like I feel like I could get so much hate comments on this video, which shouldn't bother me, but it bothers me. And then like you work so hard on a video and you upload it and then like the views are just low. Some of the comments are just like judging you harshly, and I already have been like, you know, struggling a little bit to have confidence in like my Korean and other areas of my life. And so to just like work on something really hard and like post it to YouTube and then have people being like, why are you such a crybaby? It's like, okay. I'm just saying, it doesn't make posting content very attractive to me when I'm already like dealing with a lot of other stuff in my life. So, and also like 그냥 시간이 없어. Like I have been not having time to post a lot because I've been so busy like studying. I also have a boyfriend who is very important to me and I'm dating him, and so I'm seeing him a decent amount. Oh no, this battery's gonna die. What? But I changed the battery, but I feel like it's gonna die soon. This is great. So overall, it's just been really, oh yeah, it's gonna die. Shoot. 망했다. So basically what I'm trying to say is just like time management has been super difficult. It's been really hard to manage just everything. Everything just seems like work now. I thought in language school I would have like more free time because we only have class from 9 to 1 every day. But you usually have so much homework and so much you're preparing for. It just takes up a lot of time. Language school is very time consuming and difficult. 생각보다 어려워. Like it's just more than I thought. very like difficult. It takes up a lot of time. Like I feel like when I was teaching English here in Korea and working from like 9 to 6 every day, or like 9 to 4:30 because that was like my schedule, I had more time like to do things. But here I am taking classes only from 9 to 1 p.m. But then I feel like I there's so many assignments to do, so many things I need to complete, so many things I need to study, that like, yeah, I feel like the work kind of almost never ends. And maybe this is me just complaining. I've had a lot on my plate. And when I was doing like preparing for the topik exam, you know, that was a whole other thing. And I took like topic prep classes, which were like an extra 2 hours of Korean study, Tuesday and Thursday. So I was at the language building from like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays for like a month, this past month. So it's just been like a lot. I want to put out there, like, I'm talking about like the hard parts of language school because a lot of you guys have been asking me about it, about burnout, about like how quickly you go through the material, about if it's actually like, if it's difficult, if I retain information. A lot of you guys have been asking me about this. So I wanted to like put it kind of all in a video. Overall, I do really like the language program at Seoul National University. I think it is very good. I think it is structured out very well. I think the teachers do a very good job at teaching. Class time is usually really fun, but you have to put in a lot of effort. And my efforts are also not just on language school either. It's on other areas in my life. So that's another thing. I could just not be putting in as much effort as like I should be, to be honest. And that is on me. That is on me. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video kind of compiling all the, not necessarily negatives, but like the but all like the hard parts about it. Yeah, because I am experiencing burnout. I think one of the big reasons I'm experiencing burnout though is because I took the topic test on Sunday. And studying for the topic while doing language school was like such a bad idea. Like I don't want to do that again. There's another girl I sit next to in class. We were talking about topic and how we're both just so burnt out now. Like we have like no motivation for class now because we're just really burnt out after that test. And a few of the other classmates also feel the same way who took the topic. So yeah. So this semester has just been quite rocky. I'm not gonna lie, and I am quite burnt out. Like I'm such a good student usually, like I do all my assignments, I never skip class, nothing like that, but I have been slacking a bit this week, specifically on like assignments and doing things well in class. I think I'm just burnt out. Thankfully, I have 2 more weeks until I get a 3-week break from school, so I think that will be really helpful. I think I just need to like stop studying Korean for a bit. My finals are in like 2 weeks now. No, classes finish in 2 weeks. My finals are in like a week and a half, which is crazy. The speed of language school is like insane. I think like a decent amount of what I'm learning gets retained in my mind, but I still feel like I need to practice a lot more with what I'm learning. I feel like I need more time to practice and really digest things. And again, that could be me just not studying as well. I'm not being as diligent as other students in class, so. But I do think like it is very good. You get out of language school what you put into it. A lot of you probably know Natalia, but she studied Korean language school at Koreode, Korea University, and she was in levels 5 and 6, which that is so tough, so tough. When she was a language student, she did not post too much content on YouTube, and now I understand why. Like, I totally get it now. You are just really busy. As a language student, there's so much to do. So yeah, this is kind of like the reality of level 4 language school for me at Seoul National University. It's been a lot. I do not recommend taking the topic test during language school. It's stressful. It is not easy. I don't even think I'm gonna get level 3 on the test, guys. I bombed it. That's why I'm really excited for hopefully a potential trip with you guys by the end of this year. Like, oh, I want to meet you guys and like hang out and go places. My stomach just growled. Yeah, I just want to like do all this stuff with you. So hopefully we can make it happen, guys. Go fill out the survey in the description. It's gonna be a party. Yeah, I'm very excited. So hopefully we can make this work, guys. Hopefully. But yeah, that's just kind of the reality of how life has been. I'm not like upset. I'm not mad. I'm not really down right now. Like I'm just realizing I've kind of reached my limit. That's okay. It's okay that I've reached like a limit and I kind of am burnt out and need a break. I've been dealing with like a lot and a lot behind the scenes too. There's a lot of changes coming in the future with me, with my life, with where I'm going, and I've been focusing on that too, not just language school and studying. And so I'm not trying to be super negative, but just explain the reality of how this semester has been, and just like talk to you guys about it. So yeah, and also like I don't know about YouTube, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, this feels really nice to like film this video, but I'm already like worried about like reactions or people taking what I say the wrong way. I'm telling you, the internet is so brutal these days. If you want to keep updated with my everyday life, I post a lot on Instagram, like a lot more on Instagram. I'm doing more influencer stuff on Instagram as well, so Instagram Cherie_more. I hope I'm not, I really hope I don't sound like I'm complaining too much. It's just been like quite a roller coaster of language school. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say before I kind of end this video is like, at this point, like I feel like in class we do focus a lot on academic Korean these days, because I'm in level 4, which is the more advanced Korean. But like I want to focus a lot more on my like 대화, like conversational Korean, not just all the academic stuff. I really want to practice speaking more, and I want to practice just using it in daily life and daily life Korean, because I feel like I'm still not that good at it. And so I'm hoping I can practice a lot with my boyfriend too. It's so funny. People are like, oh my gosh, you have a Korean boyfriend, so you should be like really good at Korean, right? And I'm like, no, actually, because my stomach. Because he is very, very good at English. Like really, really good, okay? And so it's just, and we started talking in English from the very first time we met. We first met in December of 2022. So we've known each other for a while. And in that time and everything, like we mostly spoke English because my Korean level was not that good, you know? It was okay, but it was just, yeah, we always spoke in English, and now it's just become like a 습관, like a habit for him to just, when he's with me, to speak English. But now I'm like, no. I really want to try speaking Korean now and like have Korean conversation. But for some reason, like it's been hard for him to like get out of that habit of like speaking to me in English, which I'm like, what the heck? But I've had like other friends, like my friend Noelle, her and her boyfriend, like it's the same way. Like she's trying to speak more Korean with him, and he just naturally is using English, and he's like, oh, it's just a habit. She's like, how is it a habit when Korean is your native language? That's what I also don't get. But yeah, so I really want to try to like practice a lot more speaking, especially with my boyfriend. I want him to be able to speak comfortably, you know? I feel bad that he has to speak his second language. Even though he's really good at it, I just feel bad that he has to use it with me. So I really want to practice speaking more, and more just like, yeah, 대화, just like conversation. So that is, I'm hoping I can focus on that more too, especially during like the 3-week break that I get. Oh, I'm so excited for that break, guys. I really need it. But anyways, I should probably get going. I have a debate to prepare for tomorrow. Fun. I also have a presentation due on Monday, and I have a writing assignment that we just got today in class that's due on Monday as well. And I have my finals in a week and a half. There's so much, it just piles up, guys. So much. But anyways, as usual, I'm really happy to be here in Korea. I'm super thankful. This is just my analysis of like my mental state and like just Korean and level 4 in general at Seoul National University. It's just been a time, and I just wanted to share it with you. Yeah. This is kind of a video kind of all over the place. I'm so sorry, but if you have anything to say, encouraging words, comments, thoughts that you want to say about language school, if you've been to language school, anything like that, like write it down in the comments. Like I'd love to like talk to you guys about all this. And yeah, I hope that you guys stay healthy, drink lots of water, and rest well and easy as this winter keeps raging on. I don't know, it's really cold in Seoul, so take care of yourself, guys, okay? I care about you, and hopefully I'll see you guys on a trip in the future. Alrighty, on that note, I'm gonna go work on a ton of stuff, and I will see you guys soon, actually very soon, with another video. So yeah, have a good day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.